Every time, I feel like if you're a real true Beyonce, what?
First of all, when
What's the topic?
last time I googled you, I found you fighting on Cheetah.
Where was I living at?
You still had your own place. You was
Where was I living
You was at my
at?
place a lot. Yeah, that still don't mean we're together. Is it true that you used to scam? Ugh.
Bop, dip,
Ooh,
dip it ooh,
ooh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was the jam.
Hey, boy.
Did it only have one song?
That's more your era. I think it came out like when you were
So you can't answer
probably
the
in your
question.
20s and stuff.
But you know
I think
the
you should
song.
know. Because
Actually, it did not come out in my 20s. First of all, you were just
I
really
think
trying it.
I think the song came out in probably like 95, 96.
And I was in my 20s?
Yeah, you probably were.
Well, if I was in my 20s and my 90s, I look amazing.
And yeah, especially now, technology and everything, you can do that. Have you seen Vera Wang? Vera Wang,
The
fashion designer. She's like 80 plus, and she looks amazing. You can do that when you...
Welcome back to Hey Mister.
Hey Mister.
We really appreciate you guys coming back to watch us out again.
Thanks for supporting us.
Yeah, you know that I hate when people be like on YouTube be like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we ain't begging, motherfucker. I mean, either you like it. No, I'm just kidding. We would like the support, but we're not gonna be like, comment, subscribe, share, because at the end of the day, it's up to you if you.
But definitely share it
if you feel like if you're feeling generous. You can give us a like or share.
Treat this like when you go to church. You're going to do this communion and you're going to do the offering table. It's going to go around, maybe share, y'all.
Oh, okay.
So what you got for us today? Because, baby, I had to carry you last time.
You carried what?
The show.
Oh, you lying. I am the talent on this show.
Baby, you're a replacement, honey.
You can't. I feel like you wouldn't be able to do this without anyone
I wouldn't
else.
want to do this without you.
I like how you flipped that. Good job.
What's up?
Good
Can I get a little
job.
back rub tonight?
Anyways, I feel like we should just get this out the way because the song has been in my head all fucking day, all week. Let's do these songs of the week. Just start it off because I'm ready to just get it all out.
Okay.
What's your song of the week?
So I actually don't have a song. I have an album because every time I get on TikTok, people are always making these. They'll get an artist and they'll say, oh, what's their best album and da-da-da-da-da, and they always choosing the wrong album. So I'm going to go back to Beyonce. Beyonce's best album vocally is 4. So the entire 4 album is amazing. I love it. I stand for it. I mean,
what were the singles from that? I can't remember for.
The singles?
Yeah,
like Countdown, 1+1, Love on Top.
How did that 4 album cover look? Was it the gray? Was it gray?
Gray? What album cover? What are you talking about?
No, she got a gray
That's
album.
Rihanna.
No, Beyonce has an album cover that's gray. It's like black and white, gray.
Oh, you're talking about Sasha. I mean, I Am Sasha Fierce.
Well, how does 4 look?
This is where she's in Paris or somewhere where she's standing. She has like that yellow blonde hair, run the world, kind of like that wild, and she's like.
I can't remember how the album looks.
She has multiple covers. Let me show you. She has multiple covers, but
you can tell them now. You can tell them now like a
Run the World Girls was on there.
I remember the Beyonce.
Oh
the
well,
first
I mean,
cover.
there's that cover.
Okay, I remember that. So that's the purple dress, hands on her head.
Well, the deluxe one is the one I was talking about. But anyway, either way it goes, that album is timeless. It is top tier, and every time I feel like if you're a real true Beyonce, if you're a real true Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, Carter, girl, our guy, you know that 4 is sickening.
Who else would agree with that?
Everybody. Everybody be trying to downplay it. They be like, "Oh,
yeah, I'm not even like a big Beyonce.
That's the problem. But that's the problem.
Because my favorite album from her, I wouldn't put it. That's 4. Like 4.
And your favorite album is what?
The one she just dropped at midnight that went in like 20.
The Beyonce album.
Yeah, I think all those songs are pretty fire. Like she had a video to everyone.
I mean, granted, that
I
album was
know.
good, but it was definitely not better than 4. Like, I mean, the album is great. Like Haunted and all that stuff is great, but 4 is
Are you speaking from a vocal or like just song? Like
I think altogether, even Brandy, to me, her best album is Full Moon. A lot of y'all will say Never Say Never or other albums, but like
I like the Human album. Brandy's Human. I like that.
Is that before or after the accident?
After that, Human came out in like 08.
So she became human after she.
Human,
I know the album. I know the song. We play it.
Yeah.
We should play 4 in the car so you can like really get into the juice.
I'm okay. I'm driving, so we'll be probably listening to Patti LaBelle on the way home. So now ask me what's my song of the week.
You could have just went into it.
No, I want to be asked. Do it the proper way, nigga.
What is your song of the week?
My song of the week has been in my head, dog. Tyler has a new song called Chanel. It's like up tempo. It's kind of like, the little Caribbean vibe. It gives me like go on vacation. How you say you love me, you put me in Chanel. As far as lyrics, it has no like real meaning.
I think I've only heard it maybe once or twice.
It's like catchy, it's fun, and I want to be like on a boat every time I hear it.
But what's better, her version or Young Miami?
Because that was a big thing. Young Miami got really mad that Tyler stole
the
title.
Young Miami is a Chanel girl.
Yeah, but it's Young Miami like did a little snippet. I remember when she dropped that snippet, it wouldn't have been a hit anyway. And she was saying how she let Tyler hear that little, song, and then she came out with her own version. I feel like they both could have dropped those song titles, Chanel, and it would have been.
It's so funny how you say this because did you or did you not on your Twitter tell at Young Miami to tell her to drop her song because Tyler's song is trash?
I don't remember that.
You did.
Well, maybe at first listen. At first,
you gotta watch. You gotta watch, girl.
I said the same thing about Folded though. I didn't like Folded
yes, when you first, did.
Now remember I made that comment. I was like, it was. I thought she was like. I don't know what I told you, but I didn't initially like. I didn't initially.
No, because we thought Folded was gonna be about something else.
Correct, and then
But you said I like it.
After the fact, after I kept listening to it, like kept hearing it, and that's how this Tyler song is. Like, at first it was like because. As far as lyric value, Tyler's Chanel song is pretty basic, and that's why I was like, "It's basic, Young Miami. Go ahead and put yours out too." But it's also catchy. So I don't think Young Miami's version would have been catchy.
So maybe what you should do is not just go and post things and then come back.
Oh no, my Twitter is for me. It's like a.
But you just have to backpedal. Like now the song is.
I'm not deleting it.
But do you not understand?
I'm not deleting. First of all, when you start following my Twitter?
I don't follow your Twitter. Actually,
why were you on my Twitter?
It popped up.
Where?
On my Twitter.
My tweet popped up on your feed.
No, it was like people you should follow. You know how Facebook does it? It doesn't.
Twitter doesn't do that.
It absolutely
Twitter
does.
Does not do that.
Absolutely, it does.
It doesn't.
Well, maybe you still got Twitter. I got X.
No,
or maybe there's a difference.
It's not a difference.
It definitely does.
Well, if you've been on my page, dog, just say that.
First of all, I could just say I've been on your page, but no, that's not what it was.
I didn't even know you had a Twitter, to be very honest.
Oh,
I'm gonna have some shit to do.
You are such. You is such a.
This show is very eye opening because everything.
It says it.
I didn't even know you had a Twitter.
Twitter does that. Hold on, let me find one. Yes,
Twitter
it does.
Twitter does not suggest.
Yes, it does.
Before you know.
Yes, it does. Let me find one.
Anyway, guys, I didn't even know this man had a Twitter. He clearly is on my tweets, looking at all my shit. I haven't even typed your name in on the search. I didn't think you had a Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't be tweeting like that.
Would you be on my page? Make sure.
No, it popped up. Hold on.
How does my tweet pop up on your feed? That's not how it works, love.
Twitter did something once.
You just got caught in your line.
No. Hold on. I think I remember what it was.
No,
what's my
Twitter name?
On. I'm using.
What's my Twitter name? You probably know it by heart.
Hold on.
Because
what it is is this right here. So like if you go to somebody else's page where you go down, it says right here, who to follow, and you popped up in that.
Right.
That's what it was, boo.
If that's your husband's page, why didn't you hit follow? Why you just on my shit?
Because I'm not on Twitter like that. I wasn't interested.
You was on it that day?
Well, I just looked. I said, oh, what are you
doing?
So
you went straight. What else I saw that. What else you see?
Some band stuff.
Right. This is crazy. I didn't even know you had a Twitter, dog. And like you didn't even hit follow. That's really
I'm still not going to hit follow because I don't even be on there like that at all. Let me see the last time I even tweeted something because I don't even what.
You know, speaking of, I don't know if they want to get in these topics because this is falling.
But I'm curious.
Right in line with one of my questions.
My last tweet was June.
That don't mean you're not on it.
And I actually only did it, and I only said something because I was watching Love Island.
That doesn't mean you're not on it.
Yeah, but I'm not like you use it for like the news and stuff. I don't.
But you's on my page.
What's the topic?
Anyway, let's get to these topics since we're on you going through my Twitter and everything. One of my topics was, when's the last time you went through my phone or my Apple Watch? Pause. So back in the day before we got like serious, Markel had it bad going through my shit. Like
this is
my thing is he wasn't even my man. Why were you going through my stuff? So my question is, it fits with the Twitter because I didn't even know you was on my Twitter page. And now I want to know. I'm glad I had this written out way before we got on this Twitter anyway. So I was going to ask anyway. When's the last time you went through my shit? What's my passcode? Say it out loud.
If you know I know your passcode. You told me.
What is it?
You want me to tell the world?
They I don't care. They don't get my phone.
It's. So why would I even say that out loud? You are a creep.
When last time you went through my shit, dog?
To be quite honest, grabbing your watch and grabbing your phone, it has been a very, very long time.
That's not giving me like a date frame.
It hasn't been this year.
Okay, the year's almost over. So 2025, you ain't been through my stuff at all.
I haven't grabbed your phone or your watch.
But you've been through my socials.
So here's the thing.
Through my socials.
Well, I don't. No. First of all, the Twitter thing is not going through a socials.
That is.
It's a public forum. It's a public social media.
I didn't even know. I feel like that's something that your husband should know. I should know all your social medias. We should be following each other on social medias.
Robert, why don't you just Google me and everything?
I ain't a fan of you, nigga.
You clearly I
ain't a fucking fan of you.
Babes,
I'm not Googling you.
Everything you need.
First of all, the last time I Googled you, I found you fighting on the cheetahs. So you might not want me.
You didn't Google the right thing. The episode came out. That's what that was. The episode came out.
Looking
That's
crazy.
Exactly what
you
that
don't
was.
want me Googling you.
Google, baby, Google. What you go Google? I want you to Google
you looking crazy.
Google. This is not like a cocky thing, but like if you Google me, you'll see all my social media platforms. It's all public. It's all open. I don't have private pages.
I've never like Googled you, dog. I went on YouTube to get that fight to make my reel. I haven't like put you.
But you would have to Google Markel Logan.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because Googling Markel Coleman does not.
You're not a fan of. I'm not a fan of yours.
Well,
Googling you. I just feel like it's something you should be forthcoming
to
with.
get back to what you were saying, back in the day before quote unquote you were not my man, you were doing some
I was dating. I was dating multiple. When dating is plural,
you were not dating when we.
We were dating.
Okay, so here's the thing. My thing is this. This almost go back to like the whole preaching thing. You and I, when we were together, I was living where? Where was I living at?
You still had your own place.
Where was I living?
You was at my place a lot. Yeah, that still don't mean we're together.
My place was Airbnb'd out. Like it was sublet.
Correct.
So I was living with you, correct?
People do that all the time. You know, people.
So people live. Okay, hold on. So you saying that people live with
people they not date?
People live with their potential while the other person's still dating.
Correct. Yeah.
Boy, please. What world are we living in?
Often, we were living in the world of America. Like America, we were doing it. That didn't give you a right to go through my stuff.
Well, you shouldn't have been doing what you were doing.
I was dating. I was allowed to.
You were not.
I was dating you. I was whooping with. I wouldn't call it dating them. I wasn't dating them.
So what you call it? What would you call it?
You know, just in somebody else's face. You know.
For what? You want to be in somebody else's face, but then come home and try to do a little whoop the woo. But then you want to get in the shower like, oh, you the one for me. I would have married you. Da da da. But you still want to be outside and texting and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely, boy,
Yeah,
please. And
absolutely.
so that is a reason why people.
But I wouldn't have sex with nobody else. I was just, in somebody else's face, having, hey, what y'all doing? Woo, woo. I'm outside. But I would only have sex with you, so it really.
I don't know.
I'm not even a sex head, so I was. I'm not like I wouldn't.
Being a sex head does not mean
it should mean.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, for me it does. If I was like sex crazy, I probably would have been fucking all those little boys I was fucking with. But no, I was just...
all those little boys you was fucking with. That's you see how many it was now.
It's no shame. we were dating. Okay, you were like the main one. Oh, and it was like some other little whoop-de-whoops.
Well, to answer your question, it's been a very long time because after we had like...
You hit me? Say when you hit me?
When I dotted him in that eye?
Yeah, when he hit me, y'all.
Why?
He hit me real bad. I should have left his ass then. Clearly crazy as hell, right?
Y'all, you are... It's a good Ike and Tina over here. And if he don't sing the song right, he getting choked up in that studio.
I like a little wham.
Oh, we in the studio, get choked up in the studio. No, but being for real, you, I would say, because the marriage and the together, it was so quick. So once we got married, or even actually once we got together, officially in your eyes, you changed.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have the need to. The other times you were giving me reasons to. You were popping up.
You weren't my man.
You were popping up at people's houses.
Man. You weren't, and you had my still location. You still have location. You weren't my man. I could do that.
I weren't your man, but I had access to every single thing. That is so crazy.
Yeah, you were like priority. That don't mean people do it.
No, I was first class. I was born in the plane first.
All the time. You act like this is new. Men do it. Men have their main one.
Well, I don't deal with that. And I told you.
Did.
No, actually, I didn't. I said, hey, get your shit together. You got into this date. Did I or did I not?
I played all around until that date. I fell into that date. So maybe look, you guys, if your dude is playing around, give him a time frame, and if he sees, he will.
Because I said, listen, change, I'm not. I said I don't know what's going on. But
you knew what was going on.
But you got until this date. This date.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, like, with me, if you think you're, like, even when you think you're out there doing or whatever, like, I know all. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the crazy thing. Markel always knew.
Like, the address, the location, the social. Baby, what?
Why you never pulled up? Because you knew you weren't my man, right?
That is... No.
You knew you weren't my man.
Who says I never pulled up and drove away?
Why didn't you? Why you didn't pull up? If you was a bad bitch, why didn't you like pull up and call the scene?
You are delusional.
If I was your man in your head, why didn't you pull up and call the scene?
Because I'm not ghetto like you.
You are ghetto.
I know you was raised in the hood.
I wasn't.
But I was not.
I don't even give ghetto, so that's not even a thing.
The girl got one pair of khakis, and now she just...
I feel like if you always have the locations, you should have, if you about that life, clearly you're not about that life. Or clearly you just knew that this is not my man. I can't act crazy in public. You act up in the house, but in public, you never acted out, even though you had the locations and everything.
Okay.
You ain't a bad bitch like you think you are.
I'm not even going to argue with just...
You can't, because it was just right.
Because this is just crazy.
I just got
you've always, ever since I met you, you've always been doing a little... I've always had to have a keen eye on you.
Yeah.
Then
you were never.
This is all pre-marriage.
You were never my man, even though we did meet each other. Some years before we got married. You wasn't my man. Hello.
Okay, Savannah. You are now.
I mean, yeah, and that's why you ain't gonna find shit now because it's.
I don't look nothing. Now.
Would you tell me if I was starting to give you reason, or would you just? Your little intuition, would you just go through it? Or would you let me know, like, hey, Robert, I'm feeling like you're doing something, and I may start going through your phone, or I don't even know how that would happen.
I may start going through your phone.
Like, would you tell me if you were starting, if you were feeling...
I'm going to prep him on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were feeling...
Data delete, boo.
If you were feeling suspicious, would we talk about it, or would you go through my phone first, and then we talk about it?
So... how you made that comment to me yesterday about the whole music, like, oh, you should know your man. So if you think you know me, what do you think my answer would be right now? Before I give you my answer.
Because I'm thinking, so the old you.
We're talking about
I want you to
Markel
be
Coleman.
I want you to be mature. The old you would just go through the phone without telling me about it. But I'm gonna say now, you would talk to me like, "Hey, Robert, I feel like you're doing something." Am I right or no?
I think that I over communicate. I'll talk when I feel something.
Talk.
When I feel anything like, if I just have an inkling on anything in life or whatever, if a friendship, relationship, or like, oh, I'm not feeling this or whatever, like, oh, you did something that I didn't like, I'm saying it. I definitely be like.
But would you go through the phone, or would we talk?
We would talk.
And then you go through the phone.
I'm not in that stage of my life anymore. That's single Markel. I am a married man. I am a husband.
Okay, so y'all hearing that he has no reason, he has no want or desire to go through my phone ever again.
Hold on. You got to calm down on it ever again.
You just said you grown, you married now. It should be a never
today.
Again.
I'm grown today.
Oh, question. What if I change my password? How would you feel?
Robert.
Because my password has been the same forever.
The way I couldn't even get my words out right there, that's just let you know. Because, baby, what?
What if I change it?
What would be your reason? Hold on. Would you change it and say, hey, baby, I changed it from this to this? Or would you just change it and then tell me?
I don't think I would tell you. I don't know. I don't feel like it's something you just bring up in conversation. But let's say, like, you said, Rob, give me your phone to, like, check a Google, a map, or, like, some directions, and you typed in my code, and it was something else. How would you feel? And, like how do you respond?
I wouldn't just immediately just fly out the handle. I'd be like, hey, why'd you change your password?
And then your mind would start racing, or you would...
It depends on your response. So let's role play. Why'd you change your password?
Somebody broke into my phone, and I was trying to protect my debit cards because the Apple Wallet is on there. And
who broke into your phone and how? If your phone's always with you,
I left my phone at the club, and somebody got into it and used my debit cards on my app, so I had to change the phone.
See how simple that is? The problem is this. The problem is that people, I'm not saying you, but people do not allow the other person who's going to be affected by it to actually have the chance to respond. You assume that the person is going to go off the handle, so you be like, oh, I don't want to tell that person.
But let's just think, so let's say if that happened, if somebody got into my phone at the bar and I end up changing it, I wouldn't think immediately, let me tell Markel.
Okay, that's fine.
Until you went in my phone.
But if I had to say, Google, hey, let me use your phone real quick, because that happens all the time. That I need to do something, and it changed, and you said, oh, you remember that time I lost my phone? Yeah. I'm like, okay. It's communication, boo.
But what if I say,
you wouldn't have, so don't even say it, because you wouldn't have.
I'm tired of you going through my shit. And I had to change it. What if I said that? I want some more, some privacy. We need some privacy around this motherfucker. You got too much access. You need to chill out. What if I said that?
You can get out.
Get out where?
The house.
That's on the level of putting someone out because a password.
Because what you need privacy for all of a sudden? What you need secrecy?
That's crazy. You would want me to leave because
what you need privacy for now?
That is not on the same level of putting someone out.
It's definitely for me.
I don't think that's
absolutely because that's the root. Now it's still for something else.
If I hit you upside your head, But if I change my password. If I change
if you change your phone password,
I don't even know your password. So what?
First of all, I've given you my password so many times.
I don't even know.
It's because the only reason you don't remember it is because it's 19 digits.
And so that's a red flag right there. Why do you have a 19-digit password?
Because
I know it's your grandma's and your mom.
Hold on, relax. Why are you talking about what it is?
I didn't say what part, but I know. I don't know those by heart. But it's also like red flag. Like, why do you need a 19-digit passcode on your phone?
Because I think
it's usually 4 or 6.
And I just think that is just so just no.
What you hiding?
Well, actually, the truth is,
what are you hiding in that
it's
phone?
because actually that same thing that happened with your story about you left your phone. I actually was in a club in Atlanta. Went back home, and I was on the couch dancing, and I guess my phone slipped out on the couch or whatever, and I left and was in the parking lot, and I couldn't find my phone. But the club was closed, and it was at the let out. Tried to get back in, phone was gone, and I didn't have any password on my phone at all because I don't. At first, I was like, I don't need no password. It's just stupid. My phone's always with me. So, because of that, and I had all kinds of things on there. I said I'm going to make sure it's secured for sure.
A lot of nudes and stuff,
just in case.
This was before Apple Wallets and stuff came out, so you didn't have no debit cards on that phone. Had a lot of nudes and stuff in that.
Do you know when I went to Atlanta and lost my phone?
I'm sure it was years ago. This Apple Wallet stuff is fairly recent.
It's not fairly recent.
It is. It's about maybe during COVID, maybe 2020, 21 is when they started doing this little.
The point of the matter is, because you're losing focus.
What you had in your phone that you didn't want the people to see?
I had a lot of things of myself.
If somebody go through my phone, I wouldn't care.
I had a lot of things about myself and other people.
Messy ass phone. What's the messiest group chat in your phone? And who's it with? This is really off topic, but we own it now.
The messiest group chat?
And who the people that's in your messiest group chat?
Okay, so two. I would say the messiest is...
You ain't got to show me.
No, I'm not going to get the name of it because it's two group chats.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I got to. This is so crazy.
Messy ass. I married a messy ass punk. That's really what it is.
This is so funny. Sorry. I'm going to clip this anyway. Okay. So one of the group chats is called The Chopping Block.
The Chopping Block. And that's from one of your messy. Who's in that?
If I say it, does that mean it's messy? Telling who's in the group?
No, I don't know what's in it. So
it's me, Premier, and Daniel. We're in that group chat called the chopping block. And
that sound like y'all doing a lot of chopping in there. Like
it goes down. Like
why you gays be so mean, dog? Y'all are gay men are gay.
You asked me the question, and now I'm mean for answering your question.
Because I just know y'all talking about people left and right. And
that's not true.
And it's just so mean to me. I don't do that.
The other group chat is called, it was changed. It used to be called Big Juicy BBL Hoes or some big something. They changed it to the baddest hoes. But that group chat is really not that messy. It's really not. Yeah, the chopping block is probably my messiest one. Oh, but then we do have one. I don't really want to say it because I think that people will realize. I'm just going to say it to you real quick and I'll beep this out. It's called...
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say that.
Yeah. Okay. Messy punks, dog.
Wait a minute. So first of all, let's not talk about your group chat that you had with all of your...
What about it?
What y'all be talking about in there?
I wouldn't call it a messy
Is there a messy group chat in your phone?
I wouldn't call it messy.
Do you have a messy group chat in your phone?
No. I have chats, but they're not messy. I got one of my line brothers. I wouldn't call that messy. That's just us all like checking in, talking shit.
But what do you... hold on. Let's dial back. What's your definition of being messy? They're just talking about somebody?
Y'all screenshotting shit. Did y'all see this? Look at this. Talking shit. Like, that's messy. That's a messy group chat.
Okay, so say you don't have a messy group chat, but do you have somebody who sends you screenshots and you screen like, oh my God, do?
Not really.
Oh, it goes down in this phone.
Yeah, so if I said that's why you had to change yours, because if your information got leaked, that you would probably lose some connections and whoop-de-whoop.
Oh yeah, because I got something today.
If someone went in my phone, I wouldn't care. I would be like, okay.
Because listen, I got a text message today from my really, really good friend who I was on the phone with earlier, showing me how somebody had crashed out today. And it was like they were there trying to bust it wide open on doggone Instagram. We're not busting wide open, but doing this.
Yeah. Do we know this person in real life?
I know this person. I don't think you've actually really met this person. But yeah, this phone gets it all. I ain't gonna hold you.
So that's why you got a 19-digit passcode versus my 4-digit. Because I really, and my code is so easy. If you went through it, you just went through it. I don't have anything to hide in that.
Okay,
that's where we differ.
I don't even understand why we. Okay,
I don't know how we got to this, but now
like,
we're here.
Well, you was that's how we
about
did.
The question was when last time you went through my phone, so we talking about just phone stuff.
Oh, I mean,
general.
listen, there is nothing. What's wrong with like kikiing with your friends?
It's nothing wrong with that. It's when it's at the expense of like defaming someone else.
We're not defaming no one else, especially if they came in the house looking like a child.
Y'all are talking shit about somebody. Like let people live, dog.
Robert, you talk about
what?
You talk about people who are on web reality shows who are tangible.
I don't know those kids.
But you could, you know that. We called them up today.
You know them.
I can invite them to the house. So basically, you know, yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with me though. I just want y'all to just be nicer. You guys just be nicer.
The group chat is nice. We say it nicely.
Markel, please. I'm sure y'all don't say it nicely, but
you just trying to paint me and my friends be messy, and you should be ashamed of.
A lot of you old punks are messy.
Who is old and who's a punk?
When Robert Coleman uses the word "old," it's not it's not age. It's how long you've been in the game. So
that makes absolutely no sense.
When I say old punk, it can be someone that's 20, but if he's been gay since he was out and gay since he was 10, he's been in the game.
So you're using that as like how it was at your college.
What? I don't get it.
Meaning that, like, say, like in the band, once you graduate and somebody below you, oh, you're old head or whatever. Like
it's how many years you've been in the. For me, it's not about an actual number age. It's about how long you've been in the game.
Well, that's what I just mean. Like, so so they call you old head because of what? It's not your age.
I've been in the game like 10 years for band.
That's what I mean.
15 years, like, so that's old head. But that's why when you said who's the old punk, it's not me calling you old via number. It's you've been out since you were.
Since I was what?
Like 18, 17? I don't know. Like really early. So you got years under your belt being an old, messy punk. And I'm sure your friends do too. So
you enjoyed the tea I gave you. You be right along with it.
That's not true.
I gave you some piping tea when we was getting dressed today.
And I knew none of those people.
You absolutely did.
I knew.
When I told you who the person was and how he was connected and what he did and the age and this and that.
I did not.
You was like,
whoa. Guys. It's just because the story was messy in general, but I probably met one of those guys, and that's the one that you on the phone with. I don't know those other guys. The story itself.
You was being messy. Hold
on.
You was being messy today, talking about somebody who we both know they broke up and they on Instagram and their stories and stuff. That's being messy.
It's not. You would have saw it too. You followed the kid.
You were being messy with bringing it up.
I saw it before you, so I let you know.
Messy bringing it up.
You would have saw it. I'm sure it would have went to your inbox.
You don't know that. Messy. You should never say
of
nothing.
The two, Markel, you know you're the messy one. And it's okay. I married a messy one.
No, I'm not messy. I'm just I want the information.
Yeah, and I don't care about the information.
I just want to know. I just like to be in the know.
That goes back from childhood.
I don't tell nobody business.
You've been a nosy child. You've been a nosy teenager. A nosy.
I've always been nosy all my life.
Yeah. That's just a trait in you, so.
Yeah, and I love it. Meaning that don't nothing get past me. I may not say nothing, but don't nothing. I have gotten scars, cuts on my legs, on my foot from like in closets and stuff. And like, I remember one time, me and a good friend we didn't break into our friend's house, but we got into our friend's house because one of our friends was lying to us about some things that this person was doing. And we got down to the bottom of it. We got into their house, yeah. I'm leaving it at that because I don't want to put no type of.
I believe you did it. I believe it.
Absolutely. I'm super nosy.
Well, it's nice to know that you haven't been through my phone in almost a year. So
all my nosy boys out there, my nosy girls out there, #nosy because we need to be in the know.
I have no desire.
Inquisitive.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. No desire.
Encyclopedia. Dictionary. World thesaurus.
Okay, so as you know, I'm pretty big on TikTok. I'm kind of like, one of those guys. But I've been getting a lot of views on my content when it comes to the Braxtons. You know about this drama that's going on with them. So I made a TikTok and it's kind of going viral right now. My thoughts on it. I want to hear your thoughts and then I'll give my thoughts. Like, whose side are you on when it comes to this? Is Tamar wrong? Is Towanda wrong? Is the mama the wrong one? Is Tony, Trina? Yeah, when it comes to this current Braxton,
I mean, Evelyn wasn't even in this whole equation. But continue your question.
Yeah, a lot of people think it starts from, the house. The mama is the reason the girls are all like divided, and Tamar's like the outcast of the group.
Oh, so you wouldn't go that far back? I thought you were going straight. No. Straight into the cease and desist. Is that what we're like?
No, we've been watching the show. You see how Towanda. Maybe you're messing up my flow. What are your thoughts on the Braxton beef?
I would say my thoughts is that I think that I'm Team Tamar. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say I'm Team Tamar because I think that just because she is the youngest, people kind of count her out. And then they think that she's just being a brat or being over opinionated, or she's just talking out the side of her neck and just being loud and being a baby. But Tamar's actually really making sense out here. And the cis and desist. Am I saying that right? Cease and desist. I sound like who said it wrong? Was it?
I don't know who said it wrong.
Somebody said it wrong, and Trina was like, "Is it what she say?" But come to find out, did you know that it actually came from the brother?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So technically, Tamar was technically in the wrong because she assumed that it was the sisters because she never even thought.
Those hoes were definitely in on it. They were definitely in on it also. It maybe came from Michael, but Trina,
so you think they knew?
Trina and Towanda absolutely knew.
I mean, I'm not okay, but do you think that Tony knew?
Absolutely.
So, okay, I don't think, just from the way it plays out, maybe Towanda, because I don't like Towanda. Towanda and that, she like a girl Neo. It's so uncute. Just so, like, it's just, I think that she is jealous of Tamar because Towanda never, to me, had anything. I mean, even Tracy had a voice.
Yikes. Towanda got a little something.
What she got? Have you heard anything?
She's the worst, Braxton.
She was the personal assistant. She actually used to work for Tony. She's always been
an assistant, yeah,
underneath the table.
And that's what I made a TikTok about it. I feel like it's not the major. It's jealousy is the issue, but I made a TikTok and I was saying how I feel like colorism plays a part in it also. As we know, Towanda is the darkest of the sisters. In the 90s, 80s, 70s, being dark in like American beauty standards wasn't, popular. It's kind of getting popular today, being dark skinned, but Towanda being the darkest Braxton, she wasn't the cutest Braxton, and she couldn't sing.
But what does that have to do with Tony, like making her a personal assistant instead of like helping
Tony
her?
Didn't make it. I think Towanda just needed a job after the Braxton group broke up. Towanda just needed a job.
But you're saying she wasn't successful because she was dark skinned?
No, it has that. I feel like the jealousy with Tamar. I feel like the
that Towanda is okay.
The beef started. Sorry. I feel that's what I made this TikTok about. I feel like the root is jealousy for sure, but I also feels like Towanda. She never thought she was like the pretty girl. She never, She didn't get the favoritism, and then her baby sister's out here shining, doing big things. She has the voice of all the girls. I just feel like it has a little bit to do with colorism. Like, let's say all of your sisters are brown skin. You got one that's really bright skin, and then you happen to be the darkest of the litter. Because the brother's high yellow, the other girls are brown, Tamar is high yellow, and then you have the darker one. I'm sure in those times she got made fun of. Boys probably made fun of her, and it's just... Even with her being a darker skinned girl, she's also not the prettiest. Like,
what was your comment saying after you made this post?
Some people were agreeing with colorism, especially girls that have sisters and like they happen to be the the darker one of the group or the lighter one of their family. Colorism plays a part heavily in the black household. I remember growing up, like, just making little comments. If you go out and play and you get too dark, it'll be like, "Ooh, you sure is getting dark." Like being dark was not. It was always like looked down upon being the darker one. Like,
So how does that play into your life? Because right now, personally, you don't like being brown or light.
so I feel like I'm only like that because I feel like I'm like an ashy brown. and I don't know how to explain it. These lights are on, so you guys can't even see it at home. I feel like without these lights, I'm like a nice brown, but it's like an ashy brown. When I go get tanned at the beach, I got like this like dark, rich brown, and it kind of like pops a little bit more.
But would you want to be that dark, rich brown all the time?
I mean, if I could today, yeah. But back in the day, no, being dark was still looked like down
But you
upon.
like your current complexion.
Yeah, I like the complexion, but if I had a little tan for
I
sure,
like how you looking down at it. Like it's
I would
just.
like a little. I could use a beach tan, and
I
and
look
it
ashy
gives me.
compared to you. Yours looks very melanin. Mine looks very like this is the ash.
Did you not put on lotion before you left the house?
No, I did put on lotion.
Oh well, yeah. So like I said, back in the day, me going out just to tan, like that would never happen, and like I would like kind of like avoid the sun because you always hear the comments, "Oh, you show getting dark," yeah, like, and it was not.
There was such a thing
It
growing
was
up.
not
Like
the ideal look in the black house to go. You go outside and play, come home dark. You're gonna get a comment about how dark
I
you
think
done
my
got.
mom had made a comment like not so long ago. She was like, "You done got a little dark," but I don't
Yeah,
know. But could
it
that?
it is a
But could
thing.
that just be like you went outside? You've been outside all day. You did get dark. It could be.
Correct, but it's like when you verbally say it and you make it seem like it's a bad thing to be
Yeah.
dark, especially with Towanda being a woman. The beauty standards for women, black women in general, women is really hard. You got all these sisters that are fair, like brown and fair tone, and then you come out the darkest. I'm sure it was like some underlying, like rooted, like jealousy
I mean,
from childhood, way before we even knew about the Braxtons.
I think what you're saying is true, but just watching it, I don't know if I can just visually see that. Like I don't
No,
see
and
Miss
then I
Evelyn.
don't see you don't watch shows as much as I do. It's like, and then I don't know if you even notice, like anytime Miss Evelyn, their mom, like greets Towanda, she always starts off by saying, "Hey, pretty girl. Hey, beautiful." Like she always has to like reassure Towanda, even as a grown adult that she is today, that hey,
I
you're
didn't pay
still a
attention
pretty
like
girl.
that. I can hear her saying that
Yeah,
now.
hey, pretty
She don't say that to
girl.
nobody else.
No, no, Towanda always gets a compliment greeting because I feel like the mama knows that in that household, Towanda, I feel like Towanda had always felt like she was like the ugly duckling of the family.
But if to
And then she couldn't sing the best. She couldn't sing the best, and she didn't look the best. And then you got the young one, Tamar. She got the skin color back then. To be bright skin was the thing. It's always the thing, like to
but
be a
what
brighter
does that have
skin.
to do with the cis and the cis? I mean, cease and desist. That you think that
That's who cares about cease and desist? Like that's not. Towanda and Tamar's beef is not from that cease and desist. Their beef is blowing up on screen because of some jealousy, and I feel like the jealousy starts from their
you think
childhood.
Tawana would ever say that?
Absolutely not.
Do you think she recognized that? I think she do recognize that because she's either had to have gone through from what you saying with Miss Evelyn, have to reassure her
She always
something
does
has
that.
had to happen way back when, and so she has to do that. I wonder.
Because every parent knows what their child needs. Like if you know, like a good parent, each child's gonna be raised different. Like you and your brother need two different things from your mom, so she's gonna treat you differently than she treats Mike. It's just, and Evelyn, Miss Braxton treats Towanda differently than she does the other girls.
We should go back and find episodes of when the daddy's there. How does he greet her?
I think he does the same thing.
I don't
I
know.
think it's always like a, hey, pretty girl. Hey, beautiful. Like it's
I can see the dad saying that to all of them just because like they're girls. Like, hey,
yeah.
like
But when the mama does it, and I've
I'm a
seen this childhood picture of them. Towanda is not the youngest child, but they had like a family photo, and usually the baby sits in like the mama's lap, right? Usually, like when it's a big group family, the oldest one stand up around, and then the youngest one sits in the mama's lap. However, this picture I seen of them, Towanda is like the middle child. She was sitting in the mama's lap, while Tamar is the young one, was standing up along with her big sister. So I feel like Towanda has always needed like a little extra hug from mama because I feel like she's always been looked at differently in their house because she is darker. I feel like
I never. You've put way more thought into it than I have.
because it's so evident, dog. Colorism in the black community in Hollywood, it plays a part.
But do you feel the same
today.
way when
I feel the same with Kelly Rowland in Destiny's Child. With her being the darker one, she wasn't as popping like that. Now
I don't know if that's true. Hold on, is Kelly darker than?
Yeah, she's
LaToya.
She's darker than LaToya and LaTavia. Kelly was the dark one.
But I don't know about that one with Kelly though. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let's get to Kelly. What are you saying that she didn't pop because she was dark skinned?
Absolutely, I do think they played a part.
Her solo career.
I
absolutely think that's untrue.
Why didn't she pop then?
When Kelly left Destiny, well, not left. When she started going solo, I don't think Kelly didn't know who she was. Kelly was trying all kind of music things out, and she just didn't stick with it. If Kelly, absolutely not.
It played a part.
And it's so funny that Matthew said this. He said the same thing when he was talking to Carlos King. When Kelly did Commander, and she did that kind of like
that was
pop kind of
like 2010 though. We talking about 2001.
I know, but what I'm saying is that Kelly doesn't stick with something. Kelly is always jumping around to something. Kelly doesn't even know her own sound. If you listen to every EP, every album Kelly has is so drastically different. It's like, what is this? Where she soared at is when she started doing Commander and that music overseas. She would have
after the fact, baby. I'm talking about the early 2000s, 90s. Colorism definitely played a part.
But we're talking about that has no. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I ask you, you're talking about when Kelly went solo. Why didn't she pop?
Yes, she went solo in like 2001.
That's what I'm talking about.
2000, you're talking about 2010, the Commander era, the dance era. That's way past.
Baby, listen, when she came out with
the beginning with that.
In the beginning, she popped. She had Dilemma. What do you mean?
Maybe she didn't pop like Beyonce.
Kelly wasn't doing what Beyonce was doing.
Yeah, she didn't pop like Beyonce. I feel like the industry. I feel like
absolutely
it wasn't
not
the full cause, but Colorism played a part.
Kelly was
Think
not
about all the big pop acts.
Kelly was not a pop girl when she went solo, and she wasn't entertaining.
All the pop acts, the R&B acts, most of them, the ones that popped were of a lighter complexion. They were.
When Kelly went solo, and her first song was "Stole," that was not a great single for her to come out with. Then she did Dilemma.
Are you saying colorism doesn't play a part in Hollywood?
I didn't say that. I'm speaking about Kelly.
Kelly is a dark-skinned girl.
She is dark-skinned girl, but I'm speaking about.
And I think Kelly even said this herself. Like she has just grown recently to like love her complexion, love her tone.
But that's her own personal issue.
Because the industry has industry beauty standards have made it.
I don't see it that way with Kelly.
It has made it bad. It has made it harder for darker skinned women in the industry. It just has.
Kelly, listen,
it just has darker skinned women in
I
the
understand
industry.
I understand
Black
what
America,
you're saying, but not with Kelly.
It's really rooted from slavery, to be honest. Everything stems back.
Robert, I'm not disagreeing with colorism. I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about Kelly, and Kelly just has not put out amazing music. She just has not.
Maybe. Okay.
She just hasn't.
I think that's also a thing.
That's like okay.
But
Jasmine Sullivan. Let's just use Jasmine Sullivan. She's she's not dark, but she's like a darker brown. She didn't. To me, has
she popped or she stayed in R&B lane?
She popped when she lost weight.
Jasmine is still in the R&B lane. She ain't Beyonce popped.
Jasmine ain't never ventured out and did no other kind of music. What are we talking about?
She hasn't. Beyonce. Jasmine has popped in the black community. I don't think Jasmine's crossed over to the white community.
What?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
colorism plays a part even to this day.
Okay, so
most of the big acts that are big.
So give me an R&B girl that is not dark skinned that popped over to the other community.
Beyonce, hello.
Beyonce's not an R&B girl. Somebody else.
Beyonce is
someone
is
else.
R&B.
Okay, one person out of 50. Somebody else.
Rihanna had popped over because she. I feel like
Rihanna is not an R&B girl. You are giving me pop artists.
All right.
You're giving me pop artists.
I feel like you're failing to realize what I'm talking about.
I'm not failing to realize what you're talking about.
She popped because I feel
I'm
like
not.
It wasn't fully because of the skin, but it definitely helped. Being fair skinned in the industry helps.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but what I'm saying to you is that these artists that we are talking about, I personally doesn't.
Nicki popped. She crossed over because she's a fair skinned black woman. We can do hip hop. Fair skin, it crosses you over. I don't know why it's like that, but it's just how it is.
We're sticking with R&B.
It can go from any genre. It's not just an R&B thing. Fair skinned black women in the industry go a little bit further. Not all, but definitely most of the big black pop acts, R&B acts are of a lighter tone. Mariah, pop, light skin.
Okay, what about Whitney?
Whitney was brown, so she wasn't a dark. Whitney wasn't dark. Whitney was this like my brown.
So when you're saying dark, you mean dark like a
Kelly Rowland or darker. That's.
I'm trying to think of someone else, somebody that we haven't named.
Patty didn't pop. Patty didn't blow up, and I feel like it's definitely because of the skin tone, the look.
You don't think Patty blew up?
No. Patty is a legend, yeah, but she didn't soar as high as she could have. No.
Is Mary J. Blige dark to you?
What color? Mary's probably like my color.
She is not your color.
Is she darker than me?
Mary J. Blige is a darker woman.
Okay, maybe that's why she didn't just like. I think Mary has just stayed on the black side. Like she has a few white fans, but she hasn't. Like, she came out around Mariah time. She didn't Mariah soar. She didn't Beyonce soar.
I just think so. In my eyes, I get what you're saying, but R&B does not.
It's not just R&B, baby.
Okay, can I finish?
Mm-hmm.
Because all the artists that you are naming are pop artists. They make pop music. Give me a dark-skinned pop girl.
You're not gonna find many.
Give me one.
I don't know any.
Because I'm trying to connect the dots.
Yeah, I don't know. You're proving my point. Actually, you can't even name a dark-skinned pop artist.
I'm asking you.
I can't.
Because
I only know light skin.
Because you're saying crossing over.
Prove my point.
No,
give me a dark skinned pop artist. What Kelly was going to do pop? Why didn't she cross over?
It was a Kelly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly is not consistent.
Okay.
Kelly is not. Kelly is her own demise. Kelly's in her own demise.
Prove my point.
Kelly's in her own demise.
Name a dark skinned pop artist.
Let me think. I need to go through my phone.
Yeah. I'm sure there are some, and we just can't think about it right now.
I can't. I just can't think on the top of my head.
That even proves the point even more. We can name Mariah quick. We can name Nicki quick. We can name Beyonce quick. We can name Rihanna quick. And those women happen to be of a lighter tone.
I'm trying.
And they're really mainstream girls. But they happen to be of a lighter tone. It's unfortunate, but.
SZA.
SZA's my color.
She's darker than all the girls you name.
SZA's my brown.
SZA is darker than all the girls you name.
Yeah, she's my brown. What next?
That's still a darker complexion.
Give a Kelly Rowland or darker girl.
SZA's same complexion as Kelly.
No, she's not.
That's just good lighting.
No, she's not, baby.
She's a darker girl.
She's not.
She actually is. Let me think. Let me think.
Let me think. They pushing Tyler. They pushing Tyler. She's not even a great singer, but the labels are pushing her heavy.
I can't think of anybody right now.
Yeah, and that just proves the point. Like, and
I
feel
can't
like
think about it right
going
now.
back to Towanda, just the industry is always been harder.
I can't think.
It's always been harder for darker skin, and it's just I feel like that's where their beef stems from. It's not where it starts. Tamar has more money than her. Tamar had the bigger career than her. Tawanda's also still hurt when Tamar left them back in the 90s to go solo. Like, all that plays a part. However, I feel like the very start, like, that house, I feel like that house treated Towanda just a little bit differently, because boys at school treated Towanda a little bit differently than those girls. Men in the entertainment industry treated Towanda differently than they did the other girls, because she wasn't, like, industry pretty. I think Towanda is a beautiful woman, but the industry doesn't really categorize her as, like, the pretty girl. I feel like that's how the beef. That's where my TikToks in, and some of my comments were like agreeing with me. Some of them weren't agreeing with me, but they don't realize that colorism plays a big factor in the Black household. Really big factor. Maybe you're not gonna find it. Put the phone down. You're just not. You can even think about the men. Drake, light skin.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick is like my color.
No, he's not.
Yes, Kendrick is like my color.
He's not.
He's not Kelly Rowland Brown. He's just not. And Kendrick just popped with this little Drake diss. Like, he wasn't like.
He still pop. Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is darker. Okay. That's one.
Diddy.
Okay. Let's stick to women.
But I'm naming something. Now I'm just my brain's starting to something.
Yeah, it's a lot of dark skin. It's different. The beauty standard for men is different.
Hell, Seal.
Women. It's just different for them. It's unfortunate. That's how it is.
Okay.
Well,
I don't disagree. I just couldn't think of them right now, y'all. But anyway.
Yeah, and that proves the point even more. It's not many.
Next week, I'm gonna find somebody next week. I just need time. You put me on the spot. I couldn't think, because every time I name somebody who is technically considered a darker girl, you're like, no, they're my complexion. Robert, they're not your complexion. You looking at the pictures.
When you edit this, put a picture of Scissor next to me.
What you're doing is you're looking at pictures. Listen, hold on. You're looking at pictures that has been edited and added light to them.
I've been a Scissor fan for way before she popped.
You know, she dark skinned.
And she's not. She's
you
not.
Pull her Instagram up right now.
You know what I mean? And she's gonna look just like me.
She's not.
Anyway. Well, yeah, man, that's just read you down per usual. It was a good show.
Let me turn this around. This car was blank. I mean, okay, I'm gonna think about the things that I've learned today.
Yeah, just think about it like throughout your day. It's colorism still.
Let me take an ad.
It haunts the Black community tremendously, and I don't feel like it's gonna go anywhere in our lifetime.
Well, can we end this on a lighter note, please?
Right, let's get off this colorism.
Let's do one last game real quick. Let's do a truth or dare.
Truth or dare. You go first. I've been reading you all day. You should have something for me to do.
Okay. I'm gonna. Your dare sucks. So let me go with truth.
Oh, okay. Let me ask a question. Is it true that?
Nope.
Is it true that?
Truth is, I never should have went through your phone.
No.
I saw them hoes now. I know.
Is it true that you used to scam?
Hell yeah, I still scam. Okay. I ain't trying to pay no full price, but I still do a little SCAM here and there.
Why do you think scamming is so big in the gay community? Let's talk for the next.
Because
next show we're gonna talk about that. Why is scamming so big in the gay community? I feel like a lot of gay men.
I just think it's because we're in the lifestyle, but it's everywhere. I mean, hell, JT and Creature was like people just do it.
feel like it's more prevalent over here.
It's more prevalent in blue collar and white collar, scamming millions from the corporations, honey.
Oh, well, yeah. All right.
We over here just trying to get a free flight and a free chicken biscuit.
Well, I've never done any scamming, so.
I got you. Truth or dare?
Dare. I'm a real nigga. Say, love me,
I dare you. Okay, I dare you. To kiss my toe.
Okay, take your shoe off. He's clean. I just saw him take a shower before we left the house. So
it might be an old sock. Oh no.
This is pretty disgusting for you to ask me to do this. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Hey Mister. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
All right.